Right, hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Universe Mode. Obviously, today we've got NXT UK. I'm really tired, and I've just woken up, so if I sound like that, then that's why. But anyway, I'm sorry that I'm not getting these out to a day. I don't know if I can really manage that much, but I'll try. I can't do two today because I'm busy tonight, but after today, I might try and get two out a day. All being well, but if I can't, then I can't. And if it's a pay-per-view, it's only going to be one a day. So, like, for Backlash, I'm not going to do Backlash. I'm not going to do Backlash and Raw, because that's just a lot of work. So, without any further ado, I'm going to get into the show before wasting any more time. So, first up, we've got Gallus taking on the Grizzled Young Veterans. The winner of this will face Aichner and Barthel next week to see who will take on Mustache Mountain at NXT TakeOver UK. Following that, we've got some more women's action just to showcase the women's division a bit. We've got Jinny taking on the current women's champion in real life, Toni Storm. And we've got Joseph Connors making his debut, I'm pretty sure, against Ligero. And Walter and Pete Dunne are going to have warm-up matches as their UK Championship match is next week. Walter was going to pick one of his own guys. He was going to pick either Aichner or Barthel, just so he could lay down for him and he'd have full conditioning and freshness going into next week's match. But Jaxson Ryker's challenged Walter here, and it looks as if Walter's accepted, and it looks like everyone's going to be at ringside. And in the main event, Pete Dunne named Travis Banks his opponent due to the fact that Travis Banks has been doing incredibly, and Pete Dunne wants to face the best before he faces Walter. So you gotta respect Pete Dunne's choice. So let's get into it.
I look at this card and my mouth starts to water.
Make sure everything's set up once the loading circle's gone off the screen. Okay, right. NXT UK. Here we go.
It's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times.
They've got Joe Coffey and Mark Coffey. They've actually brought Wolfgang in their corner, taking on James Drake and Zack Gibson. Now, last week there was singles matches between these two. Zack Gibson managed to pull out the win over Mark Coffey, but Joe Coffey defeated James Drake. So, one apiece here. Anyone new watching the NXT UK episodes, it's going to take a longer time than the usual weekly shows to load up the match due to the fact that there's so many custom wrestlers. Cash in the money in the bank by selecting out to cash in from the action option on tonight's show. If you do this before a match, it makes a one-on-one match between the money in the bank holder and the champion. I don't know whether to do money in the bank for NXT or NXT UK. I probably won't. Probably taking even longer because there's 5 people. I should have just left Wolfgang not in the manager spot. And be in by now, maybe. Here we go. Two teams that aren't really liked well by the fans. I'm going to battle out here. Face a team next week who are also not liked much by the fans. To face a team at TakeOver who are liked by the fans.
Is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Gang Wolf, and at a combined weight of 489 pounds, Joe and Mark Coyote.
Joe and Mark Coyote coming down to the ring.
It's time for our first match.
Now, Joe Coffey was trying to get to the UK Championship scene, but at the moment that is currently occupied by Pete Dunne and Walter. So he's turned his hand to tag team partnering with, of course, Mark. And they could be tag team champions down the line if they defeat the team of the Grizzled Young Veterans tonight, and then the team of Imperium next week. Then they're in a tag team championship match.
And their opponents.
It's going to be an easy task because the Grizzled Young Veterans put up a hell of a fight, as do Aichner and Barthel.
And Zack
Gibson and Drake
Guys, we have
looking
two of
confident.
WWE's most exciting teams ready to go here tonight in tag team action.
And I can tell you that the entire tag team division has eyes on this match right now. That's how big this one is.
Joe Coffey going to start off against James Drake here, the rematch from last week.
And here we go, folks, as we get this tag team match started.
Snapmare takedown immediately by Drake and a drop kick.
Oh, man.
Not a good start for Gallus.
Uh-oh. Is he
Coffey
done?
powers out a submission.
Oh, he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Back suplex. Oh, he's not let go. Second one, he's still holding on. German suplex.
For many years,
Rolling senton by Joe
WWE
Coffey.
Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have two referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior.
Drake now
I think it's a good idea.
looking into the
Something
corner.
Perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for
Oh,
years.
Joe
and
Coffey.
that's a
Oh,
second
back elbow by
referee
James
being
Drake.
appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE Hall of Famer and former
Drop
WWE
kick by
President
Coffey, the
Bill
agility of that man.
used to express his strong. Oh, and he makes the tag.
Oh, Drake made the tag before.
Game changer right
Coffey
there,
good at the
Michael.
fear. Back suplex, so.
Slam.
And then comes Mark. Drop toe hold reversal by Gibson, and Mark goes face first. Clothesline avoided by Mark Coffey.
The spike pile driver from Anderson and Blanchard. The heart attack from the Heart Foundation. The rocker dropper from the Rockers. Or the Doomsday device from the Road Warriors. The
Inverted
team needs to
DDT.
have a tag team finisher and be able
James
to
Drake's
execute
still
that
covered on the
finisher
outside.
on all types of opponents.
And now Mark Coffey.
Corey, a few moments ago, you mentioned
Oh,
some of the great tag team
oops.
finishing
Stabbed him
moves
in
in
here.
sports entertainment history.
And a clothesline.
The 3D from the Dudley Boys, or the double drop kick from the 2017 WWE.
I'm not saying
Hall
neither
of
the
Famers,
NXT
the Rock and
universe
Roll
really a fan of
Express.
either of these teams,
Tag
but
team action like in singles competition. Once
these are the teams that are getting the chances.
That should signal the beginning.
Clothesline by Gibson.
Take a long time for a tag team to decide on a double team finisher, but I agree. A team needs one, and it should be something that can be administered to any opponent.
Boot's being delivered by Gibson while he works in the arm as well.
And since we're talking about tag teams, remember you and your partner have until the referee's 5 count to execute.
Stretching out the arm and working on the fingers. You see that usually from the guy in the main event, but a lot of other NXT UK roster members have adopted that style and now tagged back into Drake.
The two partners have to travel together, train together, eat together, and be completely in sync with one another.
Kicked by Coffey. And there goes James Drake.
Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think.
Close line avoided once again by Coffey on the outside.
I agree, Michael. Teams such as the Usos, American Alpha, Anderson and Gallus, the New Day, the Hardy Boys,
Slam by Mark.
I could be here all day naming championship caliber teams. And when the tag team scene is that competitive, you don't know which team will be wearing the gold. There have been times in sports entertainment when unlikely duos have formed and over time
Referee continues count, 5 count here. Only seems to win a count out here.
The team that immediately comes to mind is the powerhouse duo of Cesaro and Sheamus. After their
Back in the ring though.
series,
Go Mark and James. Uppercut. And a clothesline back out. But Gallus seems to have taken complete control of this match here. It could be a count of victory here. James Drake can't make it back in.
Unbelievable to witness the evolution of Cesaro and Sheamus as a team. We saw them improve every week and conquer a variety of opponents. To see the Swiss Cyborg and Celtic Warrior go from unwilling partners to WWE Raw Tag Team Champions was truly impressive.
Coffey tried to bag, tagging his brother again. I'm guessing the brothers.
Team match and has endured heavy amounts of punishment. They must find a way back to their corner to tag their partner. Something that they
Gibson knocks to the floor. Mark Coffey.
Between them and their opponent. That space gives a superstar the ability
Vader
to
bomb.
and catch their breath.
Now in the very DT once again.
Corey, you touched on this before. Part of a tag team's ability to be successful is their ability to endure punishment and make their way to their.
Wow, I thought he was a god.
Oh, Mark Coffey trying to lift Drake. Who gets the reversal?
He's fighting back here.
James trying to lift Coffey, who gets the reversal as well.
Irish whip. Oh, he's such a tough.
Every time. Mark Coffey always manages to put Drake in the corner, he always reverses it. But this time, he's not going to reverse this. Back suplex.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
That might do the job, to be honest with you.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep
Drake kicks out, even though Coffey interfered. A clothesline by Drake.
He's calling for it.
He'd be
Drake
wise
up to the
stay
top.
right there.
Incoming.
Coffey saw it coming, a German suplex. And taking out Gibson with a jump Ryker as well.
In off the tag.
Now tagging back in Joe. Jawbreaker by James Drake. The super kick. Oh, right hand. Drop kick avoided. The right hand. Chop. Chop back. Rolling senton on the outside. Back to the ring now, count of 6. Oh, slam. And Coffey. Gonna go top rope, follow up with this. With splash. And Drake really needs to get Gibson in as soon as he
Another
can.
great tag team match here tonight. I don't think the tag team scene has ever been hotter here.
Backbreaker.
in WWE.
Another backbreaker. And throw in Drake. Joe Coffey. Gonna make a tag into his brother. No, he's not. Drake fighting back. Or attempting to fight back at least.
His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
The abuse his body
James
is going
Drake
through in this
trying to
match
fire
is
up here.
disturbing. I don't know why he hasn't made the tag yet. It's almost like he enjoys the pain.
But not enough just yet, guys. From what I've
Every
seen,
time Drake does make a tag,
pretty evenly matched at this point.
one of the Coffees shut it down. Uppercut. And a scoop slam. Oh, here we go again. Not one, not two, but three.
Tag team history was made when the first ever SmackDown Tag Team Champions were crowned at Backlash 2016. The unlikely duo of Rhino and Heath Slater caught lightning in a bottle and ran through the tag
Every
team
time
tournament.
one man wants to make a tag, the other one stops to go from doing it. Drop kick in the corner.
Tag team champions.
He's looking at it.
And Drake, a knee
That's how you put an exclamation
to
point
take
on
down
the
Joe
match.
Coffey.
There was a lot on the line in the tag
He's
team
created some
tournament
space here for
finals. The
himself
Usos
and
wanted
Gibson.
to add another tag team title reign to their resume and enjoyed the recognition of being the first
Oh, he's
ever
calling Coffey up now.
SmackDown tag team champions. The team of
Great job escaping, trying to turn.
Coffey catches the boot.
nobody controls the pace of a match.
That's not good
This guy. Here he
for Drake.
goes.
And now, Joe Coffey swinging Drake around.
Beautiful technique.
That should do it.
And the Coffees decided this is too easy. I think they want a piece of Gibson here.
Nailed it. His partner's looking to get back in this thing.
Caught his breath a bit. Now he's ready to go again.
They're going to get a piece of Gibson. Oh, clothesline from behind. Knee to the leg. And he's not doing just one, he's doing multiple.
This one's over.
Coffey trying to make him his tag team partner.
He's too quick for
And he
him.
kicks Gibson off. Shot misses. And oh, Falcon out into an armbar. I don't think it's a submission. I was trying to break out.
Each other right now. This is amazing.
What's happening here? Oh no. He's got the fingers of Joe Coffey. I believe he did this to Mark earlier, unless he did it to Joe as well. I don't know. He did it to one of them. And now he's it again, basically. I'll try to get it.
A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter. But only two of these competitors
And now,
will end up getting what they
Joe
came
Coffey.
for. The win.
Buckle bomb to Gibson. In the corner now.
In off the tag.
Here comes Mark. Oh, the powerbomb position, the elbow.
Starting to tire.
And now
Tag team matches
Gallus
dangerously close to getting out of control
looking to
for him.
finish.
This is where we find out who the better man
Pump
is.
handle.
At this point, it could very well be either one.
Power slam by Mark Coffey.
So impressive.
Oh, the rope save Gibson.
There goes the ref.
Oh no, this is not.
The ref goes down.
This might be it.
Coffey was thinking chair, but didn't. Oh, Gibson saw Joe Coffey coming.
Lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up. During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag
Mark
Team
Coffey just
Championship,
tried to fight now,
the
but
teams
James
were
Drake.
familiar with one another.
The
In
cheap
June of
shot.
2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls
It
bout
looks
on
like the Grizzled
Monday
Young
Night
Veterans
Raw.
give the teams
The
to
most
fight
important
Imperium.
fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match. The opponents are
The
playing
power of Mark Coffey. But Gibson's going to take advantage here. Back suplex.
He's struggling a bit here. If they want to win this match, he really needs to make a tag soon.
If you
Code breaker.
he's got to capitalize.
My back to legs. Goes Gibson. Just try to keep the powerful man down, I guess. Take out his vertical base, it makes sense.
He's fighting back here. I expected nothing less, Cole. When this guy's on, look at
Reversal by Mark.
Oh boy,
Now, oh, kick. Another. And a clothesline. Oh, a stiff right hand. Busts Gibson open. Will that be it? Wow, I've seen many men stay up from that. So surprised that Gibson isn't one of them. Big boot. Big off the apron. Gibson now being picked up. Into the corner. And what is Mark Coffey thinking? Oh no.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
Coast to coast.
That has got to be it. Here we go. Take a look at this again. Yeah, that was nice.
You see a big man like that go for it, you don't know what's going to happen really.
At what point do those thoughts creep in of what do I
Gibson, what the hell? How's he fighting back? Okay. Okay, this man is not a natural man. Coffee dragon screw leg whip.
He's getting close. There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Both men crash into each other. Uppercut.
Beautiful technique.
Oh, now you're ready to make a tag, Joe. Cool.
He needs to find a way to create some space or else this thing's over.
Unless he has no interest in walking away with the winner's end of the purse, he needs to make a tag immediately.
Mark was trying to make a tag to Joe, but he hasn't been able to. The clothesline now, he might give him the space. And now Joe, lariat. Will that be it? Yes, it will. That lariat knocks down everyone. And Gallus advanced to face Imperium.
I can't remember a tag team match in recent memory that was even close to as good as that one was.
Both these teams put up a hell of a fight, just like all the NXT UK tag teams do. But in the end,
I've ever been able to watch.
Mark Coffey and Joe Coffey will go on to face Aichner and Barthel.
That the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here are your winners, Joe and Mark Coyote.
Big win here in tag team action tonight.
I knew these two were a great team.
The Coyotes are victorious.
Wow, they really
And
impressed
up
me.
next,
Plenty more
we've got
action still to come here tonight,
Jinny,
folks.
I think. Yeah, Jinny taking on Toni Storm.
Your way next. We have one of our breakout talents versus a formidable opponent.
Okay, so more women's action. The women's action so far in NXT UK has been incredible. You had an insanely good match between Nina Samuels and Kaylee Ray on the first NXT UK show. Following that, last week we had Rhea Ripley and fuck, I forgot who she was facing. Hold on. Rhea Ripley and Tegan Knox in another competitive match, which Rhea Ripley won. And now we're going to see who comes out on top between Jinny and Toni Storm. Here comes Jinny.
Making her way to the ring from London, England, Jinny.
She's going to be a force to be reckoned with on NXT UK. It won't be easy. Try to be defeated.
WWE's top star is ready to go here in one-on-one action.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
And Jinny looks incredibly confident here for taking on Toni Storm, who in real life is the current NXT Women's Champion, NXT UK Women's Champion, I should say. But that doesn't matter because there isn't an NXT UK Women's Champion at the moment. Toni Storm feeling good. And if I'm correct,
Sounds to me, guys,
this is
like
both the
crowd
women's
is ready to get
debuts
this night started.
They're not the only ones.
here at
Cole.
NXT
It
UK.
seems to me that these superstars want nothing more than to get their hands on one another.
The crowd here love Toni Storm. I say love Toni Storm, the crowd's kind of dead to be honest, but from there the New Zealand sign. I guess coming here to see Travis Banks and Pete Dunne in the main event.
These competitors are squaring off, looking to outmatch each other.
And Jinny backs Toni Storm up into the corner here.
I don't know who's looking more forward to this, the women in the ring or me.
A clean break, surprisingly. You know Jinny, you know sometimes she doesn't go for the clean break. And now Toni Storm backing up Jinny into the ropes. These women going tit for tat here. Oh, there we go. That's what we expect. Oh. Oh. Toni Storm trying to get to Jinny, accidentally caught the referee. Kick to the abdomen by Jinny. It misses, and now Toni got ahead. Slamming down Jinny. Slamming her down. Now this is where Toni Storm wanted to be. Leg drop. Drop breaker avoided by Jinny. Right hand avoided by Storm. And there's a right hand to take with you. Toni Storm in control now. Backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
And the real life NXT UK Women's Champion could have this match. Then again, the knee by Jinny blocked. And a scoop slam by Storm. He's going to go top rope here. Interesting maneuver. Elbow to the back of Jinny. Jinny sweeps the legs of Storm here, and this is a problematic position for Storm.
Oh, nasty impact.
Jinny's got the ears. Oh, I don't know if it was the ears or the hair, but it was effective either way. So effective, in fact, that she's going to do it again. Down goes Storm. I think she tried it a third time, but Toni Storm reverses an uppercut. A clothesline to the outside by Jinny. or by Toni Storm to Jinny. I'm not sure what this thing on the screen is. This wasn't in the last match. Jinny tried to escape Storm here.
She certainly seems to favor being outside the ring. Though for the life of me, I cannot
Toni
figure
Storm catches Jinny anyway, back suplex.
But that doesn't mean it's the end of the road for her. Not by a long shot.
Oh. Oh. Cheeky kick by Toni Storm.
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no.
No, a hammerlock.
It's going to break her arm.
Oh, no, not the arm. Oh, stop it there with Jinny. Reversal by Jinny. Just missed that knee, but she gets that backbreaker perfectly. Jinny looking for a move on the head of prone Toni Storm. Not going to work. And a suplex for the cover this time, but too close to the ropes. Toni Storm looks around at the NXT UK universe here. Jinny in the corner. Oh, ho, ho. Now lifting Toni Storm up and dropping her down on the ropes. That could be it. Cover from Jinny. Storm with a kick out. Jinny lining up Storm for something. Oh. Running kick. And that could be all. Toni Storm still in this match.
Tying up the legs now. Oh, looking for the surf.
Jinny is furious. Surfboard and kicking Storm back to the mat. Jinny's furious that she hasn't put away Storm yet. Face buster.
Man, that was vicious.
This could be it.
And submission now, it looks like.
She's starting to fight out, guys.
Working on the leg here. And Toni all out of sorts from the kick from Jinny, but she might have the power to fight out. She does.
Whoa, impressive. You could say that again. I never thought she'd break free from that one.
Toni loves that suplex.
We're looking at complete domination here. Hooked up fisherman suplex.
Fisherman suplex and another rope break, saving Jinny here. And now Jinny just travels to the outside, trying to get a reprieve here, and that, I don't know how smart that is with Toni Storm. Drop kick. The top rope. Knee drop. And Storm. German suplex, Jinny flips out. And taunts, but Toni Storm. Monkey
she's in a
flip.
very bad spot here. I don't know how much more of this she can take.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Jinny tried to win by count out, but Toni Storm knows she has time here.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
Jinny taunting too much, and another suplex by Toni Storm. Cover. Ropes again. Too close every single time. Oh boy.
She dodges that one.
Back elbow.
She comes up big with the reversal. She reverses out of it.
Fireman's carry takeover. It's a very close match here. Hurricane Rana by Storm. Drop down. Leapfrog. Oh my days.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Ferocity behind that big boot.
She's got something in mind.
Now Storm calling up Jinny.
She shows signs of life.
Oh, reversal. Clothesline by Jinny.
Oh man, a little extra luster
Kick to the back by Jinny now. And now she's working on the arm. I'm not sure why. None of her arms really go, or really, none of her moves really go for the arm. Storm kicks out just. I'm surprised that put her away. Just a big old kick to the arm, but all the high impact moves Jinny's delivered this match. We have exhausted Storm. The boots now by Jinny. Storm, jawbreaker.
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have
Snap suplex.
She's in full control.
Now Jinny in trouble once again at the hands of Storm. Into the corner now. Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Toni Storm's thinking something big.
Byron, she has no idea where she is right now.
Oh, she's thinking something big. German suplex possibly off the top. Oh dear. Face first. And now Toni Storm in her element.
She might have one impact. I knew it was all
Clotheslines.
That's the kind of execution
Catches the leg and sweeps the other leg. And now Storm getting rolled up by Jinny.
She goes for the cover. What is keeping this competitor
Storm manages to fight out. That was a sneaky move there. Thought Jinny was out off the clotheslines and the kick or the leg sweep, but we proven wrong. Sorry if you can hear me sniffing, like I don't know what to do.
What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting
I'm gonna
to
keep
look
muting
like
my
these
mic.
superstars are beginning to
Storm
feel
just
the
try to
effects.
fight out here desperately, which she does. Right hands and a hip toss.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before
No.
somebody gets seriously
Toni
injured.
Storm dragging Jinny
And
to the
she's
center of the
joining
ring,
her now.
calling her up. I don't know what this wake up taunt is.
Can't take any more of this.
Oh, dropping her on the knee.
Here's a cover. Could be it. Two. Barely at 2.5.
And what?
Wow, I am impressed. Hooked up. Oof.
How the hell did Jinny kick out of that? Told you this UK women's division was competitive. But Jesus Christ, I didn't think Jinny was going to kick out of that.
When she gets in attack mode, look
I
out.
don't know if Jinny knew that she was going to kick out of that.
She's
Drop
able to
kick
get
blocked.
out of the way there.
And now Alabama slam.
Here we go.
Oh dear. Face first.
Now, she just needs to finish her off.
Oh boy. Not a submission. Will Toni be able to fight out on the verge of tapping? And she escapes back elbows by Storm.
Amazingly, she works her
Oh.
way free.
Cole, there may be no
Close
beating her
call
here.
there.
Just a step quicker, it looks like. What impact.
Oh, the kick.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
Byron, let's get another look at that.
Jinny
You get no argument
will
from me,
defeat
Michael.
Toni Storm here. Just needs to move her away from the ropes. She pins at the ropes. Toni Storm could
Yeah,
reach
she doesn't
out.
want to take too many more of those.
Cover now
She goes for the
by
cover.
Jinny.
1, 2, gets the shoulder up. Wow.
What?
What's it going to take?
What's she
Barely.
made of? Legitimately. Toni Storm. Jinny
She goes
trying
for the
again.
cover. 1, and she kicks out.
Toni Storm kicks out again. Jinny in disbelief here.
Gutsy
The fact that she doesn't put Toni Storm away. Leg sweep.
Double underhook applied. Up and
Face buster.
look at this. 1, 2, kick out at
Jinny
2.
kicks
That
out.
may have been a slow count.
I
And
can't
rolls
believe
out.
what we're seeing here.
Avoids.
Oh, Toni Storm trying to get it from behind, but Jinny was aware. Chop. Headbutt blocked. That kick can't be blocked though, apparently. straight to the head of Toni Storm here, and Jinny's going to do whatever she can to win now. Toni Storm battles out.
So far, guys, but it looks to me like we're
4
possibly
count.
nearing the end here.
Six count. Storm breaking the count here. Doesn't want to win by count out.
They've got to be exhausted.
Wants to prove that she belongs here with a definitive victory over Jinny.
Nice job
Shot
getting
blocked.
out of the way of that one.
Now Jinny back in the ring. And vertical suplex by Toni Storm. Uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Leg drop.
Hammerlock applied. Oh,
Now,
no.
oh, stretching out the arm again.
It's gonna break her arm.
And she stomps on it.
Harsh impact.
Knee blocked, or knee avoided, sorry, by Storm. Uppercut.
That'll cost some teeth.
Now Toni Storm needs to
She's
get back into
looking
this
at
one.
it.
German
Slam.
suplex.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
And now Storm.
She might have it.
Here we go again on the knee. Surely she's not kicking out at 2.
Oh, how resilient was that? Wow, what's
Is
it going
this-
to take?
Is what?
A minor
This could be a
miracle
2
might
up.
be needed to
So
overcome
far,
this defeat.
we've had a long ass match. This could be a 2-hour episode of NXT UK. What's it going to take for one of these women to keep the other down? I don't think I know. Face buster. Jinny covering off of it.
She goes for the cover. One. She might just be running
Storm
on instinct at this point.
able to fight
Just as
and
shocked
get
as
out.
everyone else, Cole.
Jinny stomping, Storm in frustration. The Storm dragon screw leg whip.
These superstars wearing
Right
the
hand.
moves right now of what has
Oh,
been an
reversal.
absolutely thrilling matchup.
Backbreaker by Jinny.
It's over. She is on fire.
She's looking at it.
Oh. Face buster.
Oh, that's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
Into the submission.
I'll tell you, it didn't look any less brutal the second time around.
And Toni Storm has no choice but to give up. What a performance from both women, but Jinny, I don't know if that's an upset or not.
Now let's get another look at
It was
some
an
of the
incredible
high points
performance
of
by
that one.
both women. Jinny just didn't stay down. And she comes out on top here, tapping out Toni Storm.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
You see the replays here. Storm tried to put Jinny away twice, and twice Jinny kicked out. And again, the same happened with Jinny. She tried those kicks to keep Storm down. She used that submission once, but couldn't get the victory. But I guess this time it's too much for Toni Storm, and she had no choice
If that's the
but to
type
give
of
up to the
action we're gonna
pain.
get all night long, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Believe it or not,
And
that's
Jinny
just the beginning, folks.
Makes a
Stay
big
tuned
statement
for
in
more
the NXT
great
UK Women's
action.
Division. But up next, we've got Joseph Connors versus El Ligero. And this is Joseph Connors' debut on NXT UK. I'm pretty sure El Ligero's had a match already. Go back and check my notes. Oh no, I'm wrong, he hasn't. Unless I'm missing something. No, he hasn't had a match yet. Both these men's debuts to showcase their stuff. Sorry about that. Right. Joseph Connors, El Ligero. Let's go. I know he's called just Ligero on NXT UK, but the guy made it was called El Ligero, so I'm believing it was El Ligero. Oh, here he comes. I was hoping to be on NXT, but it's just NXT UK. Sorry, buddy. I mean, they're exactly the same, but one's in the UK. Anyway, Joseph Connors on his way down. Everyone knows Joseph Connors is confident of his abilities. But he's up against Ligero here. And we know Ligero is one of, not one of the best, but a very good wrestler. A challenging opponent for Joseph Connors anyway.
Started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
Following this, we'll have the warm-up matches for Walter and Pete Dunne as they get ready for the NXT UK Championship clash next week on the NXT UK. Here comes El Ligero. I swear I had him in a match.
And his opponent.
Maybe I didn't.
From
But here he is
Leeds,
anyway.
England, weighing in at 161 pounds,
El Ligero on his way down to the ring.
Singles action on its way, and it sounds like this arena is more than ready to kick this one off.
So is social media, Michael. The opening bell hasn't even rung, and yet both these superstars...
What's this? Oh, the referee needs to get control of this.
Goes of course try to blindside El Ligero, and he does. Drop kick. And Ligero hasn't even taken his cape off yet. He's already going for submission. Connors powers out even. But how I get mixed up there. Ligero. He's taking down the Russian leg sweep, and Connors showing his intent here. Now drop kick. Oh, excuse me. Can't revert there. El Ligero rolls to the outside, coming back in. And a knee. And Ligero be in trouble early on here. Ferocious attacks here by Connors. Oh, break. Kick to the chest, knocks down Ligero. Ligero try to fight back. Right hand, and a kick, another kick. Try to take out the vertical base of Connors, but it doesn't matter. Connors, the Michinoku driver to Ligero. Back elbow by Ligero to fight off Connors.
Dodges that one.
Connors one drop kick, and down the corner goes Ligero. Knee and a clothesline down. Connors in complete control here. Ligero blocks once again, as does Connors.
Ooh, what impact.
Hook in the arms for a German suplex.
Shoulders on the mat. And that was only
Kick out by Ligero though.
I don't know who to root for.
Connors just taunting Ligero now. He's putting him back down here. And what can Ligero do really against this assault early on? Ligero trying to crawl back up with the assistance of the ropes.
Not where he wants
But that's
to be
not where you
right
want to be
now.
with
Hey,
Connors.
he got himself into this mess.
Just dropping him down on the ropes, and El Ligero's down again. This has been an onslaught by Joseph Connors.
Hooks it up.
Falcon Arrow. El Ligero just try to reverse kidney shot in the corner, and it might work. Just to beat down Connors while his back is turned. Shot by Ligero.
For these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an
Oh, never mind. Joseph
Let's not
Connors.
get ahead of ourselves, Cole.
Tornado DDT from the man that big. That's a very good move. Shows a lot of agility on Connors' part. And now they're Michinoku driver.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Connor says that's it. Will you hit Ligero here?
Lands, great job
Super
escaping,
kick blocked.
trying to turn this thing around.
Caught.
Dragon screw leg whip by Connors. El Ligero managed to fight back here a little. Kicking down Connors in the corner. And drop kick. And El Ligero looking to come back here.
He's looking at it, looking to turn it around.
Drop kicks by Ligero.
Wow, he's firing on all cylinders.
Cross body.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Connors in trouble.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Reverses.
He's looking banged
Oh,
up,
Ligero
guys, and it looks
avoiding
like
the big
things are
boot.
about to get even worse.
Connors trying to make it back up to his feet. He landed hard. He doesn't make it back up.
The WWE Universe is coming
Oh,
under
right
you
hand.
with an absolute fever
And a
pitch here.
DDT. Now a super kick to Ligero.
I'm just as surprised as you guys.
He's got him covered. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was
Whoa,
it. Wow.
last second
How'd he
kick out
do
there.
that?
But Ligero was down and out from the super kick. Connors now wrenching on the arm of Ligero.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude.
Physically, I couldn't even find where it was on that wheel. I don't know if it was on that wheel, to be honest. Connors blocks the kick. Ligero blocks the right hand.
Fight this guy.
Jawbreaker by Ligero. And ever since the early onslaught by Connors, it's been 50-50.
And here we go now. Elbow drop.
Elbow to the leg. Right hand blocked by Connors. Into the corner goes Ligero.
The end may be near.
Boston Crab.
This might not have been a wise move for him.
Connor's still strong enough to fight out. Chop to Ligero in the corner. Oh dear. I think Connors is just looking to kill Ligero now. Is there going to be a superplex to the outside? Connects. Oh, Ligero almost went over into the crowd.
Let's look at this again.
A bit more power on that superplex. Ligero had been in the front row.
Looking for the win.
The crowd chanting, "This is awesome." And Connors believes he's got his match won.
Both these superstars appear to be operating
Ligero
on
already
fumes
stirring.
here,
What
guys.
is this man?
This might be it. Oh my.
Connors catching Ligero as he comes in. Oh, kick by Ligero.
This is it.
Uh-oh. Ah. Kick over Ligero.
Beautiful technique.
I think I've never seen anyone travel that fast on the game ever.
Yeah, let's see that
Ligero
again.
going out to outside with a hurricane runner through the ropes. The speed of Ligero. Now throwing Connors back in the ring.
Inside the ring now.
Knee by Connors.
Get out from there, not up there. You gotta be kidding me.
Falcon Arrow.
Suplex.
Great agility.
Roundhouse kick, or step up in Zaguri, I should say, sorry, by Connors.
Double chicken wing.
Oh! Double chicken wing suplex. Reverse into a roll up. Will Ligero? No, he won't. I say, will Ligero take advantage? He almost did. Smart counter by Ligero. And now what's the plan? Out of the corner. Joseph Connors rushes in, gets a kick to the face for his efforts.
When this guy's on, look out.
Blocked by Connors. Super kick blocked by Ligero. Takedown. Connors back up after being busted open. It just fueled him to do more. Oh, never mind. Ligero
What a stomp.
kicking Connors down. And now he's going to get him up. And this could be all.
He's not going to go quietly.
Tries to
No
pick the
superstar
leg.
worth his salt
Connors
ever does. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
trying to keep him down. Elbow to the arm.
His speed there.
Super kick.
What
And
a
Ligero
great
might be out for the count here.
Second time? Sure, why not?
Connors
He's not going to like this.
dragging Ligero center of the ring.
The end is near for him.
Just taking his time. Planting Ligero.
Now it's time to capitalize. That'll knock you silly.
And the
that's
cover
for
getting
sure.
between Ligero and the ropes. Smart move by Connors. And it's the move that wins him the match.
And the victory.
Connors was in control. And Ligero actually managed to fight back pretty
Here
well.
we go.
Some
These
close
superstars
calls there.
gave as good as they
But at
got,
the end,
and these
the
fans got their
powerful
money's worth
Joseph
from the opening
Connors
bell.
gets his first victory as part of NXT UK.
He really put on a great show.
Here is your winner.
Planting him with that
Joseph
DDT.
Connors.
And that's the win to start off the night.
If that match is any
Connors says this
indication
is
of what to
his
expect here
NXT
tonight, we are
UK.
in for an amazing evening.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go anywhere, folks.
And he
We're
might
just
not be
getting
wrong, but
started.
up next we got the first of the warm-up matches as Walter takes on Jaxson Ryker. Here we are. It's basically Forgotten Sons versus Imperium at this point, but Jaxson Ryker yet to have a match as part of NXT UK. Walter wanted to, we already said it, Walter wanted to face one of his own men. Everyone's all over the place, just noticed. Why is Blake on my side? Anyway, Walter wanted to fight one of his own men just for an easy match because he knew that either Aichner or Barthel could or would lay down for him just to give him an easy victory, but it doesn't go down like that in NXT UK. And anyway, Jaxson Ryker challenged Walter. I don't know why. Wants to maybe make a name for himself. And it's going to be Walter versus Jaxson Ryker. But this is all part of a bigger picture for Walter, because next week, ladies and gentlemen, the main event, Walter versus Pete Dunne for the UK Championship. The show before Backlash is going to be a big one. I know NXT and NXT UK aren't directly involved in Backlash, but it is going to be the last show before Backlash, the NXT UK show next week. This is going to be a hard-hitting match, Walter and Ryker. just a matter of who'll hit hardest. But I don't know, to be honest. I actually don't know who could hit hard. I know Walter probably could hit hardest, but Jaxson's got some ridiculously strong hits, I guess. I still don't get why everyone's just gone everywhere on the menu screen here. I've got Wesley Blake on my side with Fabian Aichner, and Marcel Barthel has gone to that side with Steve Cutler. So, I mean, that makes sense really when you don't think about it at all. And it's going to take even longer to load now because there's 6 men. Many managers wasn't a good idea. Quite hungry. I'm going to have to get some food after I've recorded these matches. Anyway. Here comes Imperium.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by and from Vienna, Austria.
I completely forgot I had them as a trio, so they're going to have a trio entrance. I make a trio entrance for them. So there you go. But anyway, Aichner and Barthel leading the way.
Corey, I can't think of a
Walter.
better way to kick off this night.
I don't know. Part of me hoped Jaxson would have got lost on the way to the announce table. That definitely would have made
Imperium.
things better. But no such luck.
Look ready as Walter, the ring general, gets ready to take on Jaxson Ryker. Are they gonna have any bets are gonna have the exact same trio entrance? Because I don't think I've made one for them either. Yep, here we go.
Accompanied by Wesley Blake. And from
Well,
Greensboro,
I guess that's the fault on my part. I should have probably made trio entrances for both of them. I should have probably assumed they'd come out as trios. Either that or have them not in the stables. Whatever. It's whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. It's not really a big deal.
As we're getting the night started with an amazing matchup here.
You're absolutely right, Cole. In fact, I don't think there's a better way to start this night than with this match right here.
Ryker and Walter. Hard hitting match in the making here. Look at look at how look how many muscles Ryker has. Holy moly, they're actually rippling. Walter takes him down.
I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
He's playing with Ryker here.
This card is just packed with so many great matches, and this
Reversal
one
by
is
Ryker.
definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Just take down Walter, but that's not how you're going to win against the ring general. I mean, you could try, but it probably won't be a success. Off the turnbuckle goes Walter. Been thrown across the ring by Jaxson Ryker. The spear in the corner. Okay. Ryker put up a fight here, and Walter needs to roll up. He's rolled out straight to the Forgotten Sons here. Wesley Blake getting involved here. Walter avoiding the Forgotten Sons here. Ryker looking for the STO, but Walter. Oh dear. He just took the hand away, powered out, and now taking it down again with another slam. Drop kick, not a drop kick, sorry, a knee by Walter, just pounding away now at Ryker. Throwing him across the ring. Walter's already been in trouble out of Forgotten Sons corner, needs to try and regroup here against Ryker. Ryker misses. Not that time though. Or that time. But Walter with the power.
He's starting to feel it here.
Drop kick as well.
Expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Bring around Ryker,
He's
never
taking
mind.
on some offense here, but
Ryker
that's
with
to be
a
expected,
reversal, and now
especially
Ryker could take
considering
control
who's in the ring.
of possible UK champion next week. UK champion in real life, of course, but doesn't matter within the game. Ryker with a cover, are you mad?
Gonna take more than that.
Ooh, I didn't see who brought it in, but one of the Forgotten Sons has brought in a chair. Come on, lads. That was a distraction for me.
He's not looking like himself here.
Oh my days.
He's in there with, and what he has to do to rebound.
Hey, you're going to absorb some punishment in a wrestling match. It just goes along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned.
Power by Ryker.
More motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
And Walter sat up that chair and he's going to pay. The Irish whip by Ryker. Walter went straight to the chair. Ryker looking to suplex the ring general. Absolutely not. Uppercut by Walter. And Walter wanted an easy match here, but he's got a challenge that he didn't prepare for.
He simply needs to find a way to regroup.
Dropping Ryker on the ropes.
He's not looking good here. Looks to me like he's starting to feel the pressure, guys.
That confidence he had on his face at the start of this match sure had
Walter just wanted an easy match against one of his stablemates, Aichner or Barthel. I mean, Pete Dunne could have done the same, but Pete Dunne is a fighter. He wanted to take on the best, so he picked Travis Banks, who had an insane match against Walter last week.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
Came up on the losing end, but it's not the point. The point was it was an insanely good match. He took a lot of punishment from Walter.
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
And even if Pete Dunne did pick either one of stable, well, not really stablemates, but friends, Tyler Bay or Trent Seven, I think they would have gone tooth and nail regardless, because they are fighters. I don't think they would have just gone for the easy option. The ring general now, back in control of Ryker, just stomping away at the head. Anyway, Walter has got competition tonight. It's not going to be an easy match, and it hasn't been so far. Ryker has been giving it his all. Will this all be enough? Another back suplex by Walter. And Ryker might be regretting making this challenge towards the ring general.
He's lining him up.
He's calling up Jaxson Ryker right now.
It might be cliche, but
Oh, the block by Ryker.
till it's over. Oh boy.
And a knee.
But I don't know how much gas
Uh-oh.
he has left, guys.
What a strike.
Boxing the ears.
Nasty impact.
Chopping into the corner. Chop back out by Walter. You don't be able to receiving end of a Walter chop. You really don't. Oh, blocked by Ryker. But an uppercut anyway by Walter. Doesn't care. Just not to give any fucks. Into the corner now. And Walter may look to put Jaxson Ryker out for good here.
Question about it, Cole.
Gut wrenching. A slam. And that might put out Ryker for a 3.
And he's able to get out.
And it doesn't.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
Ryker able to kick out. Another knee by Walter though. Once you're in the receiving end of the ring general's attacks, it's not easy to fight back. Although Ryker giving a
He reverses it.
try here.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Walter blocks the finisher.
Oh, here we go. Something big is coming.
Suplex.
Slam. Vicious. He caught him slipping. What's going to happen now? We've got an argument on our hands.
Cutler
Just a few words, no big deal.
get involved here, teleporting off the apron.
Caught off guard.
It's long enough for Ryker to plant Walter.
And there's the cover. He got body on body.
He kicks
there,
out.
but that's about it. Not yet. He's looking at
Crossface attempt by Jaxson Ryker.
it. And I'm not sure he
Will
even
Walter
knows
be able
where
to
he
fight
is.
out here?
I'm not sure he has much
This is
left.
a bigger
For
match
while
than Walter
there, it looked
planned
like
for,
he was
Walter
gonna take
wanted,
this match. It's amazing.
heading into this UK title
He
match.
escapes it.
He's just got no quit.
And now Walter plants Ryker.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
And that might end the match in a hurry. Ryker busted open
What?
in the cover. Now Walter taking personal exception here to Cutler and Blake,
Big slam.
slamming them both down here. There goes Blake. Cutler again being slammed. Ryker's back up in the ring. And Walter just goes in and continues the punishment. Right hand blocked by Ryker. Arm planted again by Ryker here. The rope saves Walter there though. His long legs underneath. The Forgotten Sons aren't enjoying what they're seeing here.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men. Comes up big with the reversal. Wait a minute.
Cutler wisely backing away. But he didn't back away far enough. And neither did Blake. And now Ryker, oh, he was aware. Into the apron. And now Ryker calling Walter in. You don't call Walter in because you don't want to be in the receiving end of this punishment. Walter lifting Jaxson Ryker to the top rope. Oh dear. Back suplex off the top rope, and that might spell the end of the match here for Ryker. Cover now. Will that be it? How does he even get a shoulder up off of that? That's insane. Most men wouldn't be able to kick out of that. I don't know if Pete Dunne would be able to kick out of that. I guess we'll possibly see next week. Walter decides to go for it, but that's a discussion for next week. That's what I'm trying to say. Spear by Ryker. Taunting Walter now that he can. Knee blocked by Walter. And now Walter into the arm. Cutler coming back into proceedings again. And Ryker will take advantage, planting Walter. And a cover. Walter fights out. Jaxson Ryker said, come on, that man, that was 3. It wasn't. Another crossface again.
Is he done?
Ryker desperate to get a victory. If he does get a victory here over Walter, and Walter wins the UK title, then, I mean, isn't Ryker in line? I think Walter was going for possibly a sleeper hold there. Well, we'll never know because Ryker reversed it. Headbutt. Walter fights back and plants another few knees into the arm.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Talk about impact, Cole.
And the sleeper now. Try and make Ryker pass out.
Is he gonna pass out? To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Is Ryker... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is Ryker actually overpowering Walter here? Jesus. Okay. I think maybe this match might even be too hard for Walter here. I don't know if this is unfair. I mean, maybe Walter could have had a match with Aichner or Barthel. It would have been fair. Maybe it wouldn't have actually laid down for him. I don't know. I don't know if it was worth facing Ryker. And now Walter's busted up. And what shape is he even going to be in? Is he even going to be able to fight in his UK title match next week? Ryker is putting everything into this. The knee blocked again by Walter. Oh, Jesus. Inverted suplex. I'm not sure if it was the smartest move.
He's too quick for him there.
I mean, Walter didn't even get to accept the challenge. It says on his behalf by Imperium.
When this guy's on, look out.
Oh dear.
Takes him down hard.
Everything Walter does, Jaxson Ryker knows what he's going to do.
Beautiful technique.
Ryker boxes the ears. Walter sends Ryker to the corner and a clothesline. This is just two big brawlers fighting it out. suplex by Walter. Uh oh, head scissors now by Walter. And the elbows, just try to make that wound even more, I guess. Well, make him bleed more, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. He's just stomping away at Ryker now.
And there's his speed paying off.
And the knee this time does connect. And Ryker may get his biggest victory as part of NXT UK.
He's fighting back here.
Walter though fights back. And this might call time on this match. Plants Ryker again. I don't know if it's in the Forgotten Son's interest to even try to save his...
Words are being exchanged here.
Can't this wait till after the match?
I don't know if Cutler's distractions going to do anything. Ryker might... What the fuck, man? I said Ryker might not get up, but he is. Not the smartest move there, buddy. I'm getting sick of these Forgotten Sons, to be quite honest with you. This match could go back to 20 hours if they keep interfering. Throwing Ryker across the ring. Walter and then taking down an STO. A cover by Ryker. Walter fights out again.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Maybe the managers weren't a good idea. If there weren't any managers, this match would be over. I would say. Thanks to the Forgotten Sons. Ryker's still in this. Hit my mic there a few seconds ago. I'm sorry if you heard that. Ryker just desperately trying anything he can here. Walter saying no. Ryker, Fiverr's carry takeover on Walter. And Ryker might be making a good case to become NXT UK champion down the line. I'm pressing A to connect. If you want to register at any point in your life, that'd be great. I'm now in trouble in the corner. Leg drop. And another leg drop inside the ring. What's Ryker thinking here? Knee to Walter.
That's gonna hurt. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Cover.
He's got him down. Is this it? What is keeping this
And Walter fights out again.
He's still in this. Now he's working that exploit.
Knee once again. Blocked by Walter. Drop kick in the corner. Followed by another drop kick, which does get reversed. Oh. STO by Ryker.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Kind of feels weird not calling this guy Gunner. It's TNA days, but now Ryker throwing Walter to the outside. I think Jaxson Ryker will be happy with the counter victory. Or maybe not. Maybe he just wants to deliver punishment out here.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
Off the stairs goes Walter.
There's been a lot of talk about this superstar's latest.
See Cutler down around the corner.
But if you ask me,
Back in the stairs again.
Look at this. Absolutely has to get back in the
As the stairs goes Ryker and now Walter.
around it.
There's 7 count. I just knocked down my own man by accident. Didn't notice. Please die, Ryker.
Now one more time. Oh, we may be looking at our winner here, guys. One, two,
And Walter finally gets a victory. I don't know if Ryker was in the ropes there, but I don't really care either. His hand was close to them.
And here's another look at some incredible
Walter,
action
the ring
from a
general,
match that we're not likely
just
to
went
stop
through
talking
a
about for a
slog
long
of a
time.
match. And he's going to hope Pete Dunne goes through the same next.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be
Pete
proud
Dunne
to
has
be
an
part
easy
of.
match
A
next.
legendary
He's in trouble, but of course Pete Dunne is facing Travis Banks. Travis Banks, one of the most resilient guys on the NXT UK roster, so I'm not sure how much he'll have to worry. But Walter got more than what he bargained for here against Jaxson Ryker, I'll tell you that much. Walter, though, does come out with a victory.
Here is your winner, Walter.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion. If that's
Look
type
at the
of action
blood
we're gonna
running
get
down
all night
Walter's
long,
face.
I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold. Believe it or
Will
not,
Walter
that's just the beginning, folks.
be able to
Stay
overcome
tuned
Pete
for
Dunne next
more
week
great action.
on NXT UK? Or will the Bruiserweight become UK champion? We'll find out next week. But up next is the main event. Pete Dunne versus Travis Banks. I thought Pete Dunne might have the harder warm-up match, but after that, with Walter and Ryker, I don't know. Ryker definitely put in a case that he could be in line for that UK Championship soon. Sooner maybe rather than later, if Walter does become champion. Walter did get the victory though. But Jaxson Ryker, I mean a little bit of help from the Forgotten Sons at ringside, but Jaxson Ryker definitely held his own. Anyway, here we go. Main event time for the second week in a row. Travis Banks finds himself in the main event position, despite not even being involved in the UK title scene. But here comes the Bruiserweight.
The Bruiserweight.
Before this, I was thinking maybe having
Making his way
Walter
to the
pick a
ring.
tag team partner who couldn't be either Aichner or Barthel, and then Pete Dunne picking a tag team partner who couldn't be Trent Seven or Tyler Bate. But instead, I thought warm-up matches might be more fun, and they have been. Well, that one was anyway. Even if it was annoying trying to put Jaxson Ryker away, but now we've got Pete Dunne and Travis Banks, and this could steal any show. But will it steal tonight's show? We've had some strong matches. Gallus versus Grizzled Young Veterans. Gallus came out top in a tag team war. Then we had Toni Storm versus Jinny, where Jinny surprisingly tapped out Toni Storm, which I was a little bit surprised. Maybe not if it was a pin. It might be less surprising if it was a pin, but it was a tap out. Anyway, Joseph Connors overcoming El Ligero. Then we had that last match. Jaxson Ryker displaying a lot of fight. Walter ultimately getting the victory, and now we've got a possible show stealer here. The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne against the Kiwi Travis Banks.
From Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at
Travis Banks has been on every NXT UK since the show started, being Eddie Dennis on the first show before losing in a war to Walter, and now he's facing the other man in that NXT UK Championship match. So he's going one-on-one with the Bruiserweight, hand-picked by Pete Dunne to be his opponent here. And that, I don't know how much honour that carries. It carries a bit of honour to be picked by one of the best in NXT UK. And these two men do respect each other, so it should be a fun match. I think Travis Banks definitely does deserve a UK title shot down the line after next week's match, but he needs to. I don't know if he needs to earn it anymore, actually, to be honest, because he's had some good matches and he's put up a fight against Walter and he beat Eddie Dennis. But he needs. I don't know. We'll see down the line, but I think Travis Banks could put himself in line. He might get a number one contenders match at some point. But Banks could get his biggest victory yet as part of NXT UK's roster. If he beats the Bruiserweight here. Bruiserweight.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Headlock.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised
Oh.
if this match stole the show here.
That's not Pete Dunne. I think expected this.
One thing, it's tenacious. The
Travis Banks is carrying that head injury
from
from last week against Pete. Forget Volter. Sorry. Multiple shots to the head. I think there's multiple tombstones and multiple sleeper holds. Seems to have taken a toll there on the head of Travis Banks. Some good chain wrestling here. Again, Banks wins out. And now into the corner goes Dunne. Banks following him in, the clothesline and the bulldog, and Travis Banks starting off hot here. Reversal though by Dunne, sweeping the leg. Front face lock, blocked by Banks, and a belly to belly.
Vicious.
Oh, snap German suplex. Holy moly, I said Walter's match might be harder than Pete Dunne's, but I don't know. Travis Banks really invents him here. Walter with uppercuts that already injured head of Banks. A backbreaker. Travis Banks getting straight back up, but that's not the smartest idea, because Pete Dunne's going to put him straight back down. Going for the arm and stomping on it.
He's on the defensive here. Looks like he may have let his guard
Dunne
down there for a moment.
catching the leg of Banks. German suplex.
Energy in that body of his. I wouldn't look too much into this right now.
The good news for him is that he doesn't
Remember,
appear to have taken too much offense up to this point.
Travis Banks does carry a slight head injury here.
It doesn't seem to me like this.
But I don't think Pete Dunne will care. I could go wherever moves he sees fit to get the victory here. Like I said, he respects Travis Banks, but I don't think he cares about his injury. He won't forgo a win just because a man's injured. Especially when he's got possibly one of the biggest matches of his career next week. Travis Banks drop kicking Dunne into the corner and a cover here. And the Bruiserweight's been on a lot of the receiving end of the punishment so far. Kick out though by Dunne. Knee drop. And a headlock now by Banks. He had the control and the chain wrestling. It wasn't on the ground, and now we've got some grounded chain wrestling, but Pete Dunne will power out here. In the NXT universe, NXT UK universe, chatting NXT. It's either chatting NXT UK, I suppose. Pete Dunne, suplex. Oh, I got right on the face of Banks. You got to feel for Travis Banks a little bit here. Because like I said, he's carrying that head injury.
Escapes trouble there.
Arms carry takeover into a German suplex cover, but the ropes are right there. Pete Dunne. Just try to get some breathing room here. Travis Banks won't let up. That's a smart strategy from the Kiwi, but Pete Dunne just tried to create some space. Right hand by the Bruiserweight.
He's in full control now. He might have it.
And he's going for a Kimura. Pete Dunne.
I don't think this is how he envisioned this match going here tonight.
This match is trending in a
bear
bad
down the arm a
direction
little.
for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay.
Oh
in.
no, not to the head. Oh dear. Travis Banks must be in a dose of pain right now.
This could be dangerous.
German
He has
suplex.
something big planned.
Banks holding onto his head here. Ref might need to check on Banks.
He's in control.
Splash by
This is what
Dunne.
makes him one of the best in the business. So far, so good, guys. That injury doesn't seem to be negatively impacting this superstar one bit.
Just taking a look at Travis Banks, putting him back down and working on the leg instead. Interesting. I mean, you can't go high flying if you take out his leg.
What's he got in mind?
Pete Dunne. X-Plex.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Pete Dunne be thinking better end. I think it's too soon for Pete Dunne to try better end. I think Pete Dunne's thinking the same. He's looking to continue the punishment a bit more. Across the ring goes Pete Dunne though. The hands Travis Banks. Oh no! Stalling into Hurricane Rana. Didn't expect that, to be quite honest with you. And knee drop to Pete Dunne. Now Travis Banks looking to fight back. Pete Dunne avoiding the drop kick though. And he had it scouted and a backbreaker. Plants Banks. Travis Banks trying to avoid any moves to his head. And that's smart, really. You think about it. Down with a suplex. And now he's turning around Banks for the better end.
Looking for all the glory here. 1, 2. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Just when you thought it was
He's
over.
injured.
Wow.
He's just kicked out the better end.
And setting him up.
Now Dunne getting annoyed. Just knees to the head now. And Dunne will respect his opponent to an extent, but when he gets pissed, you know about it. No deadlifting Banks. Set out powerbomb.
The shoulders are down. 2. And he got a near fall out of it. With
What
all
is
the
this
damage
man?
done, you
Travis
have to
Banks
wonder
kicking out
how
again.
much more it'll take.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Pete Dunne tried to go for another knee, but Banks was aware. What the hell's going on here?
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Banks tried to pick the leg. Dunne was aware.
This might be it.
Oh dear.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Those right hands to the head won't help.
Man, what a slam.
No, stomps by Dunne. Banks busted open again, and that's not what Banks wanted out of this match. Pete Dunne working on the arms as well, just try to wear down Banks enough because he's kicked out one better end. I don't think Pete Dunne even wants to attempt another one yet, so he knows he'll keep Travis Banks down with it.
Nasty impact.
Nice out powerbomb.
And setting him up. Vicious
Another knee. Oh dear. Banks ended up with a concussion here.
And setting him up.
Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
Jesus Christ. Here we go again. X-Plex.
Man.
But can he follow up here? Gentlemen, Pete Dunne might have this one all sewn up. And he got a near fall out of it.
How'd he do that?
Travis Banks is sometimes too much of a fighter for his own good.
What a strike.
Jesus Christ. Pete Dunne smelling blood now. I mean, he's busted Banks open. There is blood. Banks just try to fight back. They work on the arms, listen to the impact that bit around. If he gets hit by it again, the cover. And Dunne with a kick out.
How'd he do that?
You gotta give credit to Banks here, wrestling with a head injury. Dunne hasn't helped matters by targeting the head as well. What else doesn't help is the fact that the bitter end targets the head.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
Headlock now by Travis Banks, and Pete Dunne immediately powers out. Doesn't really locked in there longer than he needs to be.
On he dodges out of the way.
Banks able to send Dunne to the outside and then decide to bring him back in. Okay, makes sense. And now cover. Okay,
Going for the cover.
good strategy, I suppose.
Yeah, but
Good
he's
extent.
hurt, guys. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Back elbow.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Zaguri misses. Right hand again by Dunne.
Hooked him up. Impactful
Saito suplex by Dunne. Dragging Banks out of the corner. Stomping. Oh no, not the arm.
Keep in
Oh no,
mind,
he's just
this
going for the back.
superstar's
Okay.
competing hurt tonight.
Oh no, he's
Or
kicking
so
the arm
we're
now.
told. I'm not so sure I
No,
believe.
wait a minute. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second here. Oh, Dunne going for the fingers. And a knees to the back as well. More stomps to the already injured head of Banks. If you're a Travis Banks fan, you don't want to see this.
Some might say that it
Dunne
wasn't
going for the
wise
fingers
move
again.
for this superstar to step
Just trying to make
aside
sure they're
with
snaps, I
injury,
guess.
but I don't know.
Oh
It's
dear.
not like it's a major injury or anything.
Maybe Pete Dunne picked Travis Banks because he knew he was injured. I don't know.
X-Plex, man.
X-Plex.
He had nothing left.
You'd think one of these times this
Banks
move
is
will
too
actually end the
much of a
match.
fighter for
And
his
he
own
kicks
good.
out. He's still in this. There it is. It's locked in.
Smart maneuver.
The knee again, blocked by Banks. Hurricane Rana.
What a strike.
Kick now by Travis Banks, and this
Controls
could
the
be
pace of the match.
Kiwi's opening.
He's not going to go quietly.
Dunne says
superstar
no.
with his soul ever does.
No right hand, but Travis doesn't fall over. Oh dear. So good there, I think, for your head. Oh, the Dunne's going for the arm. Is he biting the fingers? Oh, weird man. Right hand again. It's just... I think it's academic at this point for Pete Dunne, but he wants to make sure Travis stays down because Travis has kicked out better end so far.
I don't know how much
And
more
two
damage
X-Plexes.
one person could take. I don't care how tough you are.
Pete Dunne just continuing with the punishments ahead, and if Travis Banks can't respond to the referee, then Pete Dunne wins, obviously. So might be the aim for Pete Dunne here, just to try and make it so Travis Banks is unconscious. I mean, it's not the ideal way to win, but maybe the only way he stays down. Pete Dunne continuing with these right hands. He's tired himself out. Banks getting back up. What? Sorry, what just happened? Sorry, wait a minute. Hold on a second here. Banks has somehow managed to fight back into this match.
It's going to take more
Pete
than
Dunne
that
almost got
to
pinned.
keep his shoulders down.
The Bruiserweight refuses to give up.
Bruiserweight now being elbowed by Banks. Jawbreaker.
Gets done there too quick. Reverses that.
Goes Banks to the reversal as well, and a clothesline.
Taking off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
He's looking
Both
at
these men loved and adored by the fans. Now Banks, is this a submission attempt? It is. On the legs as well of the Bruiserweight. Takes out Pete Dunne's vertical place. Pete Dunne can't do the bitter end.
Somehow breaks free.
Smart move.
But he clearly
But it's not
has
as smart because Pete Dunne's caught him in a German suplex.
well, that was a close call.
Can this guy just stay down?
Boy, he is rolling.
No, he can't.
Oh, he turns it around.
Ooh, no luck against Dunne there.
Too quick.
Right hand once again. And here we go. Pete Dunne.
We've arrived. It's about time.
Bitter end.
Wow, there's the pin.
You fucking me. Going for a second time.
About time. for the big
Bitter end. And that will do it, I'm pretty sure.
1, 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Had 3 fucking finishers. What is this man?
Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup.
This man is more resilient than Johnny Gargano.
No, he reverses it. Showing some quickness there. Back in the ring again.
I thought I'd done enough damage. I guess not. First bitter end of the rope. Second bitter end he somehow kicks out. The third bitter end he reverses.
And setting him up. Oh, using the knee as a weapon.
Travis Banks. Dragon screw leg whip.
Chaos counter here.
Banks trying to finish off Dunne, but doesn't go down for the right hand. But he does this time. I think Dunne's just done. No pun intended. Finished with Travis Banks here. Incensed at the fact that Banks has fought in this much. Will it be final time for him to hit the bitter end? Will that finally be the conclusion of this match? Jesus Christ. Travis Banks is carrying an injury and he's still fighting that much. That's all I'm saying. He deserves to be in the UK title picture after next week's match. He's definitely going to be in there somewhere. Holy moly. I might give him a couple of weeks to recover though. Heal up that injury a little bit.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. From the opening bell,
Walter
this match was
the one who gave the injury, and Pete Dunne just tried to exacerbate it tonight. I don't think it was intentionally tried to exacerbate it, but after a while, after he kicked out, I think he was. Like, at the start, I think he was just trying to get it over quickly. But when Banks kicked out the bitter end, I think that just incensed Pete Dunne. And I mean,
very soon be competing in the main event.
if you don't stay down, then Pete Dunne's going to make you stay down. So, I mean, at the end of the day, Bruiserweight stands tall. Hope you guys have enjoyed episode 15 of my WWE 2K19 Universe mode. This has been NXT UK. I'll see you next time for some Raw.